And then also, other movement inspires us from our classes or other choreographers in this dance world as well. So anything can create a dance. So, yeah. Anything else want to add on to that? Why don't we introduce these last people?
Hi, I'm Chauncey Polly. I co-choreographed Marionettes with Hercules.
Hi, I'm Mia Redding.
Hi,
I co-choreographed with Raven Moore. We did Project Dance.
Hi, I'm Isabel Teller. I choreographed We Change.
Hi, I'm Calypso Myers. I choreograph Pub Rats.
Hello, I'm Daniela Persky. I choreographed Alpha.
Hi, my name is Rita Murray and I choreograph Repentance.
Hi, my name is Jarrell Hercules. I choreographed No Nonsense and also choreographed with Chauncey Polly on Marionettes.
I'm Sarah Davis and I was a dancer in We Change.
I'm Tish Cheney and I was a dancer in We Change.
Question over here.
Hi. I noticed that in a couple of pieces y'all actually didn't use music, and that was the first time I had seen that, and I was curious why you decided. I know it was in the Alpha and I don't remember the other one. So, but it was a couple of them. So I'd like to hear why you chose not to.
So the decision to not use music that some of them made, she's curious why I do that.
Well, sometimes, for me personally, when I was first creating the piece, I didn't really know what I wanted the music to be. And then whenever they were rehearsing it, they were like, I could hear their breathing and their feet and like the movements and stuff, and it just was kind of like, oh, okay, that kind of like put a different scene to it, and then you kind of like were really focused, me personally anyway, I was really focused on the actual like dancers, and it was just a different sort of focus than when the music came on for me. So, and then even in Adrian's piece, when we, in the middle of it, when they were doing like the slapping, I think that was like, you could hear the feet and the slapping a whole lot better than when the music came on. So it just kind of adds a whole another taste kind of to the piece.
You typically come up with the choreography first and match the music, or do you make the music match the choreography?
I think everybody's going to have this right here.
She asked whether we start off with choreography first or music first and then match the music to our choreography. Should I guess? It really depends. Once I found a piece of music, I did match the choreography to the music, and I think that's kind of what everyone does, but sometimes it just turns out that it works out.
I actually started with a completely different piece of music than we ended up with. The first piece was really intense and I choreographed to that, and then we changed it and tweaked it to this last piece of music.
Mine is Repent. It's a little bit more theatrical. I literally got inspired by the music and I listened to the whole song about 3 times and I generated the story. So that's what I did.
When we were watching your piece, we were both saying to each other, that's very reminiscent of Alvin Ailey. Did you have that in your mind?
Well, my inspiration was Rockin' My Soul by Alvin Ailey, and I just created a story from it.
What was it like working with your peers and people you've been dancing with for a while?
It's like, you forget how amazing. Taking class with a student, like just taking class with each other, you forget how amazing these people are standing next to you. And it's when you work with them, you get a whole new sense of who they are. Other than just your friend in class. You're opening up almost to their soul. You can see into them. That's what I get from them.
For me, it was more like finding what their strengths were. So while I was choreographing, I'd be like, oh, this person's really good at flips, or this person's really good at kicking their leg high. So I started working with their strengths, and it kind of made me realize like what type of dancer they were, and how like I could show that off in a sense, I guess.
What if, well, your answer, I think that it sounds as if you got your gang of dancers and then you choreographed them around them. Is that usually how it goes?
She's asking you, do you have a group of dancers already set and you choreograph around these dancers, or how that cast comes to be?
That actually changed for me because originally my piece was 2 different casts and I had a boy in it. And I ended up having Tori dress like a boy just to kind of keep that feeling there, which she wanted to do anyway. But, so I kind of, it changes, it really does change. You can have a group of dancers and definitely work with their strengths and work around what they're doing, but at any time, like, it could change. So I came in set with one little piece of choreography and worked from there. So kind of like spread from based on one movement.
Since I had the opportunity of choreographing like more than one piece, I definitely had 2 different mindsets. With the hip hop choreography, it was all my choreography that I set on the dancers, and then we just built it from there. However, when I was working with Chauncey, we were really inspired by each other's movement, which just came up with an entire dance just from that. So, I mean, it really just depends on the choreographer and the relationship with your dancers.
And just to ask if I could, as students, did you get to choose your own gang of dancers?
We did. We had the opportunity at the beginning of the summer to basically audition dancers, and we chose from those who auditioned and gave them the opportunity to also choose which dances they wanted to be a part of as well. So it came together pretty nicely.
Conversate, and then both our ideas and our visions come together, and that's how this whole thing started.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah.
Is it complicated? Is it complicated?
Complicated? Is it a little bit complicated? Yeah, it can be sometimes. I mean, like from choreographing to light designing, it can be a little bit complicated, but at the same time, it's just like a puzzle. And sometimes you have to start on the outside and then fill your way in. So it can be a little bit complicated, but I feel like it just flows right in.
Okay, my other question was, I noticed that there was a range of music, and I'm curious, do you go out of your way to listen to music maybe you normally wouldn't, or are these songs that you would normally just kind of listen to?
I think that for me, I listen to everything. So that last song, yes, I do listen to opera in my shower. And I'm like, yes, I mean, I feel like all dancers, we listen to everything, and then we find a song, it just works. I don't know.
For me, I know I just turn on Pandora, turn on a random station, and I'll be doing my homework, and then a piece will come up, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do a dance to that, and then another one will come on, and things will just start flowing in my head.
Yeah, Pandora is kind of like a dancer's savior. We just kind of turn it on sometimes, like especially in class and stuff. But for me, I used a song that was like kind of like special to me, so I kind of worked from a place of like I already knew the song, I already liked the song, so it was something I listened to a lot.
Oh, well, for me, Sarah Ann, Nina Simone is one of my favorite artists, and I wanted to create a really emotional piece and take you guys on a journey just inside my head. So I've been wanting to do that song for a very long time. So.
I like hip hop. So for the hip hop, I was like, what songs would be really fun to do? And my movement just spanned from I like the songs, I went with it, and worked with the dancers. We all just had fun doing it. So.
Why are you the only guy on stage?
That's a good question.
Great.
I don't know.
Only male choreographer.
Oh, yes. I'm
Then
the only
who's
one.
here? We have 20 minutes partners. And we're on the dancers.
I come to all shows and I always see somebody videoing. Is there a way to purchase these videos for all these shows?
That's actually a very good
question. The videography that we do is for archiving purposes, for our documentation. I believe because of the music that we are allowed to use as an educational program, part of that agreement is that we don't then sell out because we're using other artists' work in conjunction with our own. So the videotaping that we're doing is for our own department archiving. But Ms. Laura Haynes has an answer.
Well, you can come back tomorrow.
You can watch it live again.
And I say wonderful, this is an amazing program.
Once again, thank you so much for coming this evening and supporting our dancers, our choreographers, our lighting designers. And we're going to let them hydrate and cool down. And please spread the word about DTSF and Santa Fe College and Fine Arts, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. And there's another show tomorrow night.